Hi everyone, welcome back for another video on Star Trek Fleet Command. Now, this video is also another very special video because I'm gonna start by asking, how are you? Yes, seriously, how are you? How are you doing in your game? How is it like? Did you wake only to find that your miners were like robbed, destroyed, or have you been a target, of certain players, bullies on your server, or are you caught in the middle of a very meaningless war that's happening, with another alliance, that kind of thing? Well, if you are in one of these kind of situations, oh, not forgetting, are you in a server whereby you do not see any healthy talks like friendly talks happening in the galaxy chat, that kind of thing, and you find it very hard to progress because people seem to be very defensive, hostile, that kind of thing, and you want to seek somewhere better? Well, if you're in one of these kind of situations, then this video is for you. Okay. Now, what is happening is we do know that server mergers are possible. We have seen it in the past, and RevDeus has done a video on it, and you know uh yeah, there has been talks, speculations about it, how is it being done, and then I do not know how it feels. Okay, I do not know whether you're in such a position or not, or at the brink of it or not. But I'm gonna tell you this is that word have been going around that my server might be, the next target out there, or Scopely has finally, well, word, okay, there's no written confirmation, there's nothing from them, but then word has been going around that Scopely has put the plug on us. Okay, now one thing that we noticed was this, that we haven't been receiving new players. Yeah, we haven't been receiving new players on this particular region of servers, and then new players were being channeled to another server. Okay, so what happened was this is that we have a few people from the so-called core leadership, as in different alliances, we come together, and then some of us, we have good ideas, and yeah, we've been going out to different servers to just have a feel of how the other servers are like. Okay, and then what they're going through, and then whether if we were to get merged, as in my server were to get merged with another server, how would we become? Okay, now I am not sure whether you have caught this, like, or picked this up from my previous videos or not, but then I really really like our server, and we really love our server. Okay, because our server, we have a few things in place, and then everyone gets to do their thing and to grow healthily while respecting the rights of people who are playing SDFC as well together with us, and we treat them with respect, and then we draw guidelines, we draw boundaries to how we could to even to attack another players. We have I'm sure you have heard of this before, the ROE thing. Okay, so rules of engagement, that kind of thing, we have that in place, and we have most, if not all, of the bigger alliances have already adopted it and practicing it, and also educating their new members as well. Now, the thing is this is that being in my shoe right now, at where I am, okay? Now, when I started SDFC, I thought that, nothing will change, that, there will not be a big wave coming my way whereby we server merge, and then, things will just turn upside down for you. I mean, if you were to start on a new server, and you know that the server is actually quite new, and then you have put in all you can, okay? All you can, the best of your ability to actually grow and to be part of the higher tip of the pyramid. Okay, because you like it there, and then you appreciate the peace there, and you see that you can help to maintain the peace on the whole server, that kind of thing, and then suddenly you get news, or you got word going around, rumors or whatever, that hey, look, we have not been receiving new players for a couple of months now, and then it is highly possible that we will be merged with a server. For me, I feel devastated because all they have put in. Now, I started in December, Boxing Day. Remember, I shared it with you. I started on Boxing Day, and then look at us right now, towards the end of March, and then, yeah, an impending server merge. It's like, I don't feel really good about it because, hey, look, I've done all my can. I spent the number of hours, okay? I've worked very hard to get to this place I am today, and then you're telling me that it might be changed because of some kind of, business strategy that Scopely is tinkering with. I don't think it's that fair, right? I mean, I'm just a player. I'm nobody big, in some kind of negotiation position, negotiating, terms with Scopely. That kind of thing. I'm nowhere in that kind of position. That makes me feel rather helpless. And then, yeah, I feel, hey, not fair, okay? But then the thing is this is that I can either stay at this point, this state, and start sulking and start complaining, or I can do something about it, okay? And if you are watching this and if you're in one of those positions that I've mentioned earlier, okay, you get stuck, you get, that kind of thing, I would like to say that we are welcoming you, okay? We are sending you an invitation here right now through this video that if you are keen to try another server which is actually quite stable. Yes, I would say that's quite stable because we have systems in place, we have, good alliances out there who seeks to promote peace and then to keep peace throughout the server, and we have a very nice way of doing things as well without, stepping on another person's tail and then causing big war, boom, that kind of thing, and then, that kind of thing. So, and I know how it feels. I mean, if you want to start anew, especially if you're in one of those positions, and then you're thinking like starting over, but then there's the thought in your mind that you're not sure where Scopely we're gonna place you at, which server you're gonna start, okay? Like, if your server right now is not kind, not good to you, and then if you were to start over, it could either get worse or it could get better, okay? Well, it could get worse out there. I mean, there is a possibility. But if you are thinking of starting over or even migrating, okay, to a nicer server like mine, okay, this is an invitation and we are calling out for you. I am representing the different alliances on this server, okay, and then we as in those who are having a little bit more power on the server whereby we get to say things like, implement certain things for the benefit of everyone, especially those who are new or at the lower levels, okay? Now, if you are thinking of that, okay, do hook me up, okay? Add me on Discord, okay? My nick is exabytes, EXABYTS, okay? And then you follow it by a hash 4831. Add me and then let's talk it out, okay? Now, before you start sending in your friend requests or starting a conversation, I believe you will have these questions on your mind, okay? Like, what's so special about your server? Why this and why that, okay? There's certain things that you would like to find out, okay? Well, I can give you this right now that we are quite a new server, okay? I joined late December, okay? And then, we have been growing since, okay? And I can perhaps show you some figures, statistics in game so that it will help you to understand, okay, so if you were to transfer from your current server at a certain ops level, where would you stand, okay? So let's look at this, okay? Now, power, the highest power would be me, okay? This is my nick, okay? So exabytes and then followed by the hash and then 4831, okay? That's me on Discord, okay? Add me, okay, and then we can talk it out, okay? The highest in power will be me, okay, and then this is how it looks like, okay, on the server right now, okay? In terms of alliances, okay, power, Galactic Empire, okay, highest in power is only 132 million, okay, and that is with 70 players packed into one alliance, okay? But we have also like the unknown, which is mine, okay? We have only 16 of us and then the power totaling up to 76 million, okay? That kind of thing. So we are quite a new server, and if you were to join us, okay, you will find yourself being in the midst of, majority of us being like, mid 20s, that kind of thing. There are some of us in the mid in the early 30s, that kind of thing. But then we are not like too far off, whereby you have this fear or this thought, in your mind, whereby if I were to go to this server, or if your base is unshielded, would there be someone like me, level 35, raiding your base and then cleaning you out overnight, that kind of thing? Should your base be unshielded? Okay. Now, would not, we don't see that happening like every other day. Okay. In fact, our server is so peaceful that we can actually trash things out, and there is someone who is like, the peacekeeper. Okay. This person, he's actually respected by all the other alliances out there on this server, and then we can trash things out, and then we can talk it through, okay, without like, causing a very big war to erupt, and then causing distress, especially to those members in our alliance, especially those who are smaller, in power. They'll be affected because wherever they go, I mean, if there's a war that has, full-fledged war between two alliances, you can't mine, you need to get shielded, and then to get those shields up, you need to, either you buy packs, or whether you need to complete your dailies. Yes, your dailies are important, so please complete them, okay? So you'll be thinking of all these things, okay? Now, I guess these two areas, like, the biggest alliance and also the biggest in terms of power, would be helpful enough to help you to think, or even to consider whether coming to my server would be a good choice, a good alternative for you. Okay, so yeah, if you're interested, do add me on Discord. Okay, and I will also appreciate this, because we do not want this culture to be miscultured. You get what I'm saying? We don't want this culture to be ruined, because we try so hard to put in the best ideals together and to form this norm, and we work around it. Okay, so if you are interested, I would also ask this of you, okay, that you send me this, okay, send me your profile statistics, okay, send it to me, okay, the two pages of it, okay, you have the top part and then you have the lower part as well, okay. So we will want to see what kind of player are you, whether you are able to follow, to work within the boundaries of the ROE, and then based on, your resources mine, for example, we would know, we can able to tell, okay, because we have experienced players, on this server. We are able to look at these figures and able to tell that, okay, that you are doing your very best to grow, and then how you contribute to your alliance, okay, that kind of thing. Whether you are a PvPer, okay, whether do you cause harm to other people's ship, that kind of thing, and whether do you use certain strategies which would benefit your growth, that kind of thing. Okay, so if you are interested, okay, please send this as well, okay, when you add me on your Discord. Okay, so your player profile, okay, from the top to the bottom, and then we shall see how to work things out. Okay, so yes, if this works, and we get, how to say, new players coming in, from other servers, we can literally tell Scopely to go fly kite. Yes, as bad, as blunt as it sounds, okay? But then we need to act quick, so that, that we can get the numbers to come in, okay? Before Scopely start to, initiate the server merging, if there is one. Now, there are also other ways whereby you can join us, okay? One is by writing to Scopely. Okay, once by writing to Scopely and say that, okay, you like to transfer to this particular server of ours. There's one, okay. You write to the customer support service, and then ding dong, ding 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 ding, okay, and then things can get done, okay. Or another thing is to start a new account and to get it all the way to Ops 12, and then you can use this, okay. If you look into items, I think it's under others. Others, you have this. I believe you still have this. Where is it? Is it this one? Where is it? Novice transfer token, okay? Used for players level 12 and below to transfer to a different server, okay? I believe you will have one of these, and you can use this to transfer onto our server as long as you are level 12 and below. Okay, now the thing is this, I know it is very scary to start a new server, okay, and then I know that yes, you would have, achieved a certain good amount of stuff, in your current server right now. But then the environment is not so conducive for you. Okay, now the thing is this is that on my server, we have also academy alliances. Academy alliances meaning to say that, once you come over, if you're new, we will do our best to help you to grow. We will do our best, seriously, to help you to grow. And yes, and if you come through me, especially, and if we say that, oh, come on over, okay, you come under tune as well, okay, and being under tune, you can be rest assured that we've got you covered, okay, because it's my alliance, and we have a certain kind of norm, and then I believe that this norm will be very, very healthy for you, okay. So yeah, so do consider about it, and if you're interested, add me up, hook me up on Discord, okay, and I'll await your friend request and your player profile screenshots as well. Okay, so thanks for watching, and yes, it's been bugging me, and I hope that we can do something about it so that Scope D, see ya. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. See ya, live long and prosper. Bye.